It's 5 years since the 13th Doctor blasted onto our screens in her first full episode, The Woman Who Fell to Earth. Over the course of her era, lots of different merchandise was released, from action figures and figurines to books and Blu-rays. This is the ultimate guide to that merchandise. We'll cover 6 main areas: figures, figurines, books, magazines, home media, and miscellaneous. Character Options' 10-inch doll was one of the first pieces of 13th Doctor merchandise to be released in the summer of 2018. Character also released a 13th Doctor sonic screwdriver in 2 varieties. The first had a cleaner finish and clear plastic sections. The second had a much more weathered finish with frosted plastic sections. In the 5.5-inch figure range, Character released a selection of Doctor, Companion and Monster variants, allowing fans to recreate scenes from The Ghost Monument, Arachnid in the UK, It Takes You Away, Resolution, Fugitive of the Jadoon, Flux, Eve of the Daleks, and The Power of the Doctor. A standard blue-top 13th Doctor was released first in 2018. This was followed in 2020 by a light and sound effects TARDIS, and a retail wave featuring a pink-top 13th Doctor, Graham, the Recon Dalek, and the Jadoon Captain Polkon Don. A light blue-top 13th Doctor was also released as a US exclusive. The 2020 B&M range saw 2 13th Doctor-inspired sets released, one containing variants of Ryan and Yaz alongside a Jadoon Trooper, and one containing variants of all 3 companions. In 2022, the B&M range included a Flux-inspired set, containing the 13th Doctor in her inverted coat, Yaz from Eve of the Daleks, and a projected Weeping Angel, available in both screaming and neutral variants. An online exclusive set themed around the Power of the Doctor followed, featuring the 13th Doctor in her multi-Doctor outfit alongside the 14th Doctor. The US company 720 released their own 13th Doctor figures, with coated and coatless variants, alongside their own version of the 13th Doctor's sonic screwdriver. Funko produced a coated 13th Doctor, but for some unfathomable reason made it a convention exclusive. Much easier to track down were the coatless 13th Doctor, Goggles 13th Doctor, Tim Shah, Kablam Man, Recon Dalek, and Pating. Titan have released 13th Doctor vinyl figures in various scales and sizes. 6.5-inch versions of the 13th Doctor in her blue top have been released in both standard and kawaii styles, alongside a kawaii-style regenerated 13th Doctor and the 13th Doctor's TARDIS. 3-inch versions of the 13th Doctor in both blue and pink tops have been released in the standard style. In the kawaii style, 2 packs of the 13th Doctor and her TARDIS in her blue top, pink top, and Spyfall outfits have also been released. An inverted coat variant will be included in the upcoming US exclusive Series 1-13 Blu-ray. Other 13th Doctor figures/dolls include a Barbie, a Rock Candy figure, a Super Bits plush, and a Build-A-Bear. As part of the Doctor Who figurine collection, the following 13th Doctor era figurines were released: the 13th Doctor, Tim Shah, a Kablam Man, a Snipebot, the Recon Dalek, Ribbons, a Thajarian, the Morax Queen, the Dalek-possessed Lynn, Tim Shah as the Great Creator, Jadoon Captain Polkon Don, the 13th Doctor in Tux, a Dreg, the Queen of the Skithra, the Master, the Fugitive Doctor, Ashad, a Cyber Warrior, a Cyber Master, a Security Drone Dalek, Commander Skark, Carvanista, Swarm, Vinder, Azure, an Execution Squad Dalek, and the Weeping Angel Doctor. A 13th Doctor companion set was also released, as was a Revolution of the Daleks set, a 13th Doctor TARDIS console, and Commander Skark on horseback. Other high-end 13th Doctor collectibles were produced by Big Chief and Warlord Games. Various fiction and non-fiction 13th Doctor books have been released, predominantly by Penguin under the BBC Books and Puffin imprints. 13th Doctor themed annuals were released for 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. Non-fiction books included The 13th Doctor's Guide, The Monster Vault, The Doctor Who Atlas, A Short History of Everyone, TARDIS Type 40 Instruction Manual, and Dalek Mark III travel machine combat training manual. There was also the children's book, One Doctor, Two Hearts. Storybook anthologies included The Women Who Lived, The Target Storybook, Star Tales, I Am the Master, and Adventures in Lockdown. Original fiction included a trio of new series novels, The Good Doctor, Molten Heart, and Combat Magics, plus 5 children's books, The Runaway TARDIS, The Secret in Vault 13, The Maze of Doom, and 2 Team TARDIS Diaries volumes. Joining these were Sophie Aldred's novel At Childhood's End, and Jacqueline Rayner's The Wonderful Doctor of Oz, plus a Mr. Men book, Doctor 13th. So far, 2 13th Doctor episodes have been novelised in the target range, Kablam and The Witchfinders. In the way of activity books, there were 2 joke books, a Choose Your Future journal, and a Time Traveller's Diary. The bigger on the inside edition Doctor Who Mad Libs featured the 13th Doctor's TARDIS on its cover. Titan Comics released various 13th Doctor stories, collected in the following volumes: The Road to the 13th Doctor, The Many Lives of Doctor Who, A New Beginning, Hidden Human History, Old Friends, Time Out of Mind, A Tale of Two Time Lords, A Little Help from My Friends, Alternating Current, and Origins. 13th Doctor era characters were cover stars for 26 Doctor Who magazine issues, and 5 specials. These were issues 516, 521, 523, 528, 529, 530, 531, 532, 533, 538, 539, 546, 547, 548, 549, 554, 559, 566, 569, 570, 571, 573, 576, 577, 582, 583, the yearbooks for 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022, and the Costume Design Special Edition. The 13th Doctor also featured on the cover of The Story of Doctor Who bookazine. Magazines such as SFX ran 13th Doctor themed covers, and the era inspired 8 Radio Times covers, plus those of countless other magazines. All 3 13th Doctor seasons can be purchased on DVD, Blu-ray and Steelbook, together with the 2022 specials. Resolution and Revolution of the Daleks received individual releases, as did Eve of the Daleks and Legend of the Sea Devils as a double pack, and The Power of the Doctor. Sega Nakanola's music for the era was released across 4 CD albums: Series 11, Series 12, Series 13 Flux, and Series 13 The Specials. Revolution of the Daleks, Eve of the Daleks, Legend of the Sea Devils, and The Power of the Doctor also received individual digital releases. Danilo produced 13th Doctor calendars and diaries for each year that she was the Doctor. There was a Top Trump set based around Series 11, a revised edition of Trivial Pursuit, the board game Race to the TARDIS, plus adult board games such as Time of the Daleks and Nemesis. Chibi-style badges of the 13th Doctor and her companions were released, alongside sets inspired by Revolution of the Daleks and Flux. Rittenhouse produced a set of Series 11 and 12 themed trading cards, available in both hobby and UK editions. Various 13th Doctor inspired clothing was released, including a scarf from Lavazzi, and socks, scarves and jumpers from Corgi. Forbidden Planet produced various 13th Doctor inspired t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, coasters, pin badges, and other items over the course of her era. They have also released a new range of 13th Doctor era merchandise as part of their 60th anniversary Diamond collection, including clothing, art prints, mugs, coasters, and pin badges. And there we have it, the ultimate guide to 13th Doctor merchandise. I'm sure there'll be stuff I've missed, do let me know in the comments if there's anything very obvious, but yeah, that is fairly comprehensive I think, as comprehensive as I can make it. How much 13th Doctor merchandise do you own, and what would you like to see released in the future? Be sure to let me know down in the comments. If you have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new for more stuff like this in the future. But otherwise, until the next one, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now.